Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make cold brew. There are 3 things that you need to do to get started. First, you need to get a cold brew maker. This one I picked up for under $20 on Amazon. I'll leave links down below in the description to a few different ones. It really doesn't matter how much money you pay for these things because they all do the exact same thing and there's no benefit to spending extra money. Next, you guys are gonna need some whole bean coffee. You do not wanna make cold brew with ground coffee already. You wanna get your own so you can ground it up because it is better if you use coarse coffee to make cold brew. Next, you guys are gonna need a little coffee grinder. I got mine on Amazon for about 10 bucks. You can get these at Walmart, wherever you guys want for really cheap. Again, there's no real benefit to spending extra money on these things. Did I say to get coffee already?
Yes.
Cut this part. All right, so we got Maya 100% organic coffee. I get this one at Costco for about 16 bucks. It's really the best value for how much coffee you get in this. Next, you guys are gonna wanna go ahead and set up your coffee grinder here. And then what you wanna do is go ahead and pour in some of this coffee. You want to be careful how much of this you make because the cold brew is going to be a lot stronger than normally brewed coffee. What I like to do is start off with 2 of these and put them into the cold brew maker. So I'll go ahead and ground this up. What you want to do is not grind it up too fine. If you guys take a look at this coffee, you're gonna notice that is coarse coffee. That's what you wanna use for cold brew. You don't want it to be super fine like you're making espresso or like you're brewing normal hot coffee. All right, next what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that your strainer is in your cold brew maker because I have dumped it in here like a moron without anything in it before, and that's not gonna do anything. So all we need to do now is just scoop this coffee in here, like so. And if you guys haven't made cold brew, I recommend you brewing it like this. Just start off with 1 grinder full of coffee, fill this up with water and try it out. What I'm gonna do is fill up my grinder 1 more time because I'm a coffee addict and I like it really strong. And I'll grind this up and just follow the same process. All right, now that we got all the coffee we want in our maker, all we gotta do is fill this up with some water. So I'll go ahead and do that and then get back with you guys. Here we are putting the water. pretty self-explanatory. We'll go ahead and cut ahead at this point. All right, we got it filled up with water at this point, and go ahead and try and get a cold brew maker with one of these spoons because these things really help out when you're making the cold brew because you can steep it a lot better like this. So all I'll do is just make sure this is all in the water like so and mix it up a little bit. You guys can start to see the water already turning brown a little bit. And what I like to do is just leave it like that. Go ahead and cover it up. A lot of people like to put it in the fridge right off the bat, but you will get a little bit better coffee and it will be a little bit stronger if you brew it at room temperature. Basically just place this off to the side and then we'll visit it tomorrow. It's the next day. I've been brewing the cold brew now for about 14 hours. Really, you guys need to do it for at least 8 hours or it just won't be strong enough. That's gonna be the minimum timeline. And then if you guys wanna brew it longer than I'm doing, it's gonna get stronger and stronger the longer you brew it. So at this point, what you wanna do is just open up your cold brew maker. And then what I like to do personally, you don't have to do this, is get a big glass like this, take out the coffee grounds, and then you can kind of just let it drain here a little bit. And then you can put it in this cup and let it drain out a little bit more. And then once you pour your cold brew, you can put the grounds back in here and let it continue to brew a little bit to make it a little bit stronger if you guys want. So at this point, you can just go ahead and put this back on. And then now I have a little small glass. And since I haven't put this in the fridge, I'm gonna put a little ice in here. All right, so now I have my ice in here. I can go ahead and pour it. And then once I'm done pouring this, I can also put this whole thing in the fridge as well. So now you guys can put whatever creamer, whatever flavoring you want. And this is perfect cold brew done the right way. And then at this point, since I already poured it, if you guys want it extra strong like I was talking about, you can just take this out, put it back in the cold brew, and then just dump this back in so you don't waste any. And now I'll just go ahead and put this in the fridge since it's already completely brewed. The creamer I recommend is going to be this Chobani coffee creamer. They have a bunch of different flavors of this thing. This is the white chocolate mocha right here, and I recommend this one because it has really high quality ingredients, but you guys can use whatever you want. If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments and I will help you guys out.